Alright, test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Masked Mirror here. Make sure like my mic's working tonight, considering recent things. Welcome in for episode 15 for Bloodborne Rogues, and tonight we're gonna be starting the Old Hunter DLC, and I'm also gonna be taking on some Chalice dungeons, kind of like in preparation for that. Try to get like a few more levels and everything. And also, I do apologize to you guys for the fact that I kind of went live about like 30 minutes later than planned. Welcome in, Ryan. Because I was planning on trying to go live around 7:30. That was the time I set on YouTube. And unfortunately, well, it's like today is just like, it's like the weekend was, I guess it's like we're kind of like in the come down period, like after what was like a great birthday weekend. And it's like suddenly like life is, remind me, it's like, hey, James, guess what? I'm still here. You know, you had like some time with your friends and everything. It's time for you to get reminded that life can be pretty freaking humbling. And well, I got humbled today. There's been like a bunch of different stuff that's happened today, guys. I'm not really gonna try to like, you know, swamp you with all the details, of course. I try to keep still that off stream. But I will say I kind of like did kind of like get into some emotions earlier on because pretty much, you know, I've already made it known that one of the reasons why I had to move like from the house I was in recently was due to a bunch of BS. Welcome in, Nika. At like the previous place I lived, in regards to, like, you know, some pretty noisy neighbors, and there's been a bit of a similar situation going on here. I'm kind of like just saying this to you guys just out for the sake of transparency. If it seems like I'm a little bit flustered starting the stream off, and just try getting into the swing of things. So the good news is that this particular situation is going on. It's something similar where like there's people that are showing up, like, you know, and honking horns, like, you know, day and night over this one house. Which thankfully the good news is that it's not as close as the house that I lived at, close as like the neighbors were in the previous place I lived. It's just these people are showing up like a few houses down. It's not far enough away. It's far enough away to where it's not gonna affect my streams or anything. But the thing is that there's these people that have been showing up over there. They've been like, you know, very loud with the horns and everything, pretty obnoxious and all that. And this is like normally a peaceful neighborhood. Earlier today, I was coming home from the, like when I was coming home from the gym, the car, you know, the people that have been honking the horns. Like we have like a neighbor like right there down the end of the road. It has like this dog that is always like pretty much just kind of walking around. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's just like the dog's kind of just fat or whatever, but I don't think it's really old. It's just like he just kind of like gets around a little bit slow. and the dog like was barking at me and come across the road to me. Now it wasn't actually trying to bite me or anything. You know, the dog's pretty much harmless. It's just, you know, want attention. And these fools come barreling down the road, and I pretty much had like, you know, pull the dog out of the way, you know, to keep it from getting hit. And trust me, if the dog would have got hit, I probably would have been telling people straight up, it's like, you know, the best thing y'all can do is just like leave on out of here and never come back through here ever again, because, you know, there's no point like, you know, barreling through like a neighborhood like that. You know, it's just a peaceful spot, and they just coming through here like blaring music all the time and like honking horns and everything, and it's obnoxious as hell. And sorry, I just kind of want to get that off my chest, guys. But the other thing that ended up happening is that Lumia Stream, which is what I use to control my lights when I get like alerts and everything, I recently updated it, and my lights weren't working like they were supposed to earlier. Thankfully, I got things fixed. I got my default states back. It seemed like I just reset a lot of my settings, so now it should be that whenever I get like any kind of alert, like a follow or something on Twitch or YouTube, like at least like as far as like public follows are concerned, it'll change the lights appropriately and then turn them right back on and put them like down to like the lower like, you know, brightness settings I got them at right now. Because for some reason I was testing some stuff out earlier because I loaded up Lumia Stream and all my lights just went full 100% brightness. I was like, what? I was like, wait, what's going on here? So had to go in and change the settings around again. It took like a lot of work doing that, and thankfully I got everything back down because all my lights right here, it kind of shows how powerful these lights are. My LifeX bulbs I got like right here and in the ceiling, and also like my key lights here, these are all at 20% right now. So that pretty much shows you like, or actually like 30%. So that probably like, you know, y'all never really seen my lights at 100% brightness before, but the fact that all of them are only like 30% right now, and I'm still kind of like having like things a little bit illuminated in here, shows you how bright they probably get. And so that was kind of a problem. I was like, okay, someone follows or whatever, it's going to tune up to 100% brightness, and that's not really going to be like good for myself or my viewers. So thankfully I got it fixed. I got the default settings, you know, taken care of. It's just, it was this weird update that where they changed the entire UI and like, and changed like a lot, like location of a lot of stuff in it. So, I mean, thankfully, if any of you who haven't used like, you know, Lumia Stream yet, if y'all did try to use it, at least you want to go through what I did, which is like a complete UI change, hopefully, because it's just I was trying to figure out, okay, well, I not only have to go in and get my settings changed, I got to figure out what I got to go to actually change the settings in the first place. And for some reason, my key lights, it was the weirdest thing. My Elgato key lights, I had like, you know, them synced up to Lumia Stream before, and I could still turn them on and off through Lumia Stream, but the actual integration with them was completely erased. So I don't know how that worked, but I you know, just added like the proper integration back in for the key lights, so I could like do like what's called a default state for them. So pretty much whenever I do, like, let's say someone follows on you, kind of give y'all an idea on how the process goes, then I'll start explaining stuff for the game, what we're gonna be doing tonight. I kind of already explained it. Pretty much what happens, like, let's say if someone follows me on Twitch, how I have like Lumia Stream set up, like how it controls my lights, that completely turns off, like, you know, these two lights right here. So it turns off the key lights, and then it flashes like my light, because the key lights don't have RGB, but my LifeX bulbs do. So whenever like someone follows on Twitch, it turns off the key lights entirely. So that way the only lights that'll be in the room for like a few seconds are just like, you know, flashing purple. And then once like, you know, that you know, alert's done, or once it's done doing that, the key lights turn back on, and my lights up here go back to like, you know, their normal color. So that's kind of like basically how the effect works, where these two lights shut off, and then so that way it makes sure that the whole room's entirely illuminated, you know, purple. But yeah, I had to go back in and change everything up, but thankfully it seems like it's working now. So anyways, yeah, Bloodborne Rogues, as far as tonight's concerned, we're going to be going in, and we're going to be, I think it's on YouTube, it's ad time. I don't know why, I don't understand why you're seeing the ad. You shouldn't be, ad break shouldn't be started yet. So it should be like in about like huh? I don't know why Jeremy would get an ad. I mean, what's going on? Because it says up here, ad starts in 1 minute. It's weird. Jeremy shouldn't be getting an ad. Well, at least he's on YouTube, so you can kind of see it and everything. That's one of the pluses. Other things, like, I guess kind of a bit of a life hack. If someone's like, you know, there's an ad on, and I obviously, you know, would just probably say y'all can, at the very least, y'all can just go back and watch the Twitch stream later. But push come to shove, at least that's one thing with my Twitch, well, YouTube viewers, they don't have to worry about the ads and everything. For those maybe watching both sides, at least you won't have to worry about that. Because, you know, you get like ads, you can still like see it on YouTube and everything. But anyways, what I was trying to explain is that tonight we're going to be going through, I've already done the first Chalice dungeon off stream, and it was like an absolute cakewalk considering my level. So I'm going to try maybe do like another couple tonight, and at least kind of get myself leveled up a little bit more. Because I'd like to at least try to get my vitality up to 45 if I can, before I go and do the old hunter stuff. But we're going to try taking some Chalice, take on some Chalice dungeons. I've noticed that there are like unique bosses to them that wasn't in the main story. I wasn't even gonna say I was actually considering go back and doing the first challenge and see if I can show you all the bosses I fought, you know, off stream. But maybe I'll do that later. Not really sure. But mainly I'm just gonna kind of go and take some of them on, just get some out of the way and see if I can get like some more like, you know, resources like going into the old hunters. Cause I know I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. Like I know it's gonna probably be nowhere near like what happened with the Ebrius or whatever it's called. And like last stream where I pretty much, you know, cheesed the boss and didn't really cheese it per se. I just mainly, well, I guess I kind of did, but I just went in with an accidental, like, pretty much surefire strategy without actually knowing it. So I just got really lucky with. If those who watched the previous stream will see, like, I went in, thought it was supposed to be like this. There was like a lot of jokes we had by people in the chat. That I went in and just on the first go took out this boss that was supposed to be like a massive skill check in the game. Just because I ran behind it, had bolt paper active, and ended up using like a tactic that a lot of people have used online that I didn't even actually know was a thing. I just went in. I'm just gonna like just try to bum rush her. Had a bolt paper on my, you know, sword and everything. And Amber looked it up and told me, it's like, yeah, you accidentally, like, used, like, a well-known, like, a very, you know, deep, good strat, like, pretty much, you know, like, not really ironclad. I think the way she was trying to explain is that I used, like, almost a sure-proof strategy without even actually knowing the strategy. I went in and did it completely by accident. Because I'd looked up afterwards, sure enough, a lot of people, how they've beaten that particular boss is they've, you know, used bolt paper, ran behind it where it couldn't hit you, and they just started wailing on it. So, yeah, I pretty much went in and just got lucky. I'll just say that. So, either way, I know it's not, my luck's gonna eventually run out, because with, like, the bosses I beat, like, in the Chalice dungeon the other night, I think I'm up to, I think about, like, what, how many, like, Murgo's Wet Nurse, the Celestial Emissary, that one, and then 3 more I think I fought in the Chalice dungeon. I'm pretty much have got like a 6 boss winning streak going now. You know, 3 of them didn't happen on stream, but yeah. So that was one of the times that me just bum rushing something, just going to pull off a pure Leroy Jenkins and just like, you know, trying to smack it a bunch of times before it can actually turn around and know what happened, actually worked. But yeah, we're gonna get this open and ad break out of the way, guys, and then we're gonna, like, you know, go and do the second Chalice dungeon if I can actually figure out how to actually set it up properly. And then from there, we're definitely gonna do some old hunter stuff tonight, for sure. I'm gonna probably at least do, like, see just if I can at least get up a few more levels, like to upgrade my vitality a little bit more. Then I know I'm gonna need it. So anyways, give me about 3 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get loaded in, and I'll see you guys after the ad break. guys, and wrong thing. Hold on. 1 second. Why is it not working? Okay, that's weird. It's for some... excuse me? Hang on a sec, guys. We got a problem here. Did that glitch something? I bet you I did. Okay, let's try that again. See, it's showing it down there, no problem, so... There we go. I don't know what happened. I guess because I tried to, like, go back from the like, the web... Because I got, like, one step from my PC games and my console stuff. I guess I was trying to... I accidentally was going to the web... like, to the, you know, the PC, live thing. And I guess, like, I tried to switch between that and the console so quickly that it glitched out somehow. So we kind of got a bit of a problem here, Rogues. So, I'm pretty much supposed to, like, access the central, Thumaru, chalice next. I'm a little bit low on ritual blood. I don't know if I can buy any or not. I can, okay. I probably could. I don't know if I could have went back in the first one. In the first one right here, and these things have definitely been confusing as far as setting them up is concerned. What? I just bought ritual blood though. This I'm talking about, like, this whole thing's confusing. I'm trying to figure out what the menu says there, because like ritual blood 2 and it says 6.5. This thing's confusing. Yeah, that's not, I'm still trying to understand like some of the, like, the lingo to it, and where like the way like they were trying to format that. I don't think I got any. Okay, maybe it's like, okay, so I think I get it now. It's the level ritual blood. Ritual blood 3, 2. Okay, I get it now. There's different levels of ritual blood. Okay, I think I get it now. Like I said, I still trying to understand like the chalice stuff, Rogues. I should be able to make this now. Okay, I don't understand. Bear with me, guys. I'll figure it out. Alright, ritual blood 2, 1. I don't like this. I hate this. I'm having to go through all this trouble just like jump inside of a fucking cup. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a store it. Hold on. It's a store. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll go check the stupid shop in a second. It's like, I'm gonna start calling it the stupid shop because I'm basically making myself stupid just to shop there. Alright, so I got 5 of them now. I think that's 5 of them. So let me actually just confirm this. That's saying I've got like 5 out of 6. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Ay vey. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Sorry, guys. Like I said, as I admitted, I am still trying to get the hang of the whole chalice thing here. I'm definitely new to chalices. I just did one off stream, so bear with me on it, guys. Because what the hell did I just do? As I accidentally just ooped myself right there. Okay, so I've got... Okay, I got five Ritual Bloods 2. Ritual Blood 2. I got 2 Ritual Blood 1. I got 3 Ritual Blood 5s. And so this thing requires... So I need 1 more Ritual Blood 2 is what it's saying. Okay. Wonder if I can get any in here. I could go slap around the bosses real quick. I don't know if I'll get anything from them, but at least you guys get to see them. I mean, if they're still here, I don't know if I can refight them. So I'm still trying to get the hang of the chalice stuff. It definitely feels like there's like some confusion too, as far as setting things up is concerned. Okay, let me make sure. Is this like the... well, oh, hang on. I mean, everything else respawns in these games, I mean, aside from bosses, but... That's not what I was trying to do. So maybe the bosses don't respawn? This is where I fought that dork. I might as well go back then. And maybe I could do like the root, because I can't remember like what the whole point of the root dungeon is. Maybe I could do that. Promise those guys, this ain't gonna last. I'm gonna really get this stuff figured out and... Short ritual, I thought I had one. So I'm trying to figure out what the Thumaru root... Maybe I could do this one? Whatever, I mean, I've already done... Well, I'll chance. I'll try it. I can't remember, like, was that what the root chalice is supposed to be for? I just want to go fight something. I'm so confused. Never thought I'd be so confused over a fucking cup. Now I'm going here not even knowing exactly what the root thing does or whatever. I'm just going in here just to fight. Break multiple lavish rituals, using rituals to break all the chance lavish form. Oh, so apparently they... Whatever, let me just go fight. I'll look up the specifics later. I need to go get some materials. Okay. I mean, it's still like a depth 1. What's up with all these lanterns? Silver bullets. Okay. Yeah, this will be a cakewalk. Methinks. I mean, it's a depth 1, so I'm pretty much gonna one-shot just about everything I see here. Okay, yeah, I can see what they're talking about, where there's definitely, like, things here that are different from, like, when the initial dungeon I've done. Ow. Shining coins. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, so I'll go and check that in a second. Let me make sure everything's done in here. I thought it was like another way I could go. Okay, so yeah, we can just gotta like just go in here. I think I'm like up to my ankles in zombie shit, so I can get on out of that. Okay, so I remember, yeah, I've been here. So if I'm correct. I think I came around here from here. If I'm correct. Alright, yeah, so there's that. And then I open the door to go in here. Alright. Kind of get my bearings here, so pretty much just verge back around. At that chair. Oh no, I thought that was a chair and it's a ladder. Okay, so where do we go this time? We went this way. I went there, so we want to go this way. This seems like the place to be. Let's go. Those pad tactics would have been like, you know, a death sentence for me before, but now I welcome it. Oh, are you tough guy? Okay, that was simple enough. Pretty much have already... Stupid! Alright, go and take on this boss. Now, it would be neat if it was like the boss I already fought before, so y'all could see it. And I think maybe it's possible that I could, like, you know, take the chalice off of there and put it back on. Like I said, there's just so many, like, for some reason, I mean, everything else I've, like, encountered in this game or whatever, so for some reason, like, the chalices are more, like, confusing than the fucking story. Also, this does have me want, like, wanting to sit down and read my Dark Souls comics. I got, like, the whole comic anthology. Alright, so what are we against? What are we against and how ugly is it? Oh, you guys again. Thank you, next. Well, they seem nice. So y'all ain't give me a damn thing I need. I almost felt remorse for killing them again. But I didn't. Yeah, this one right there. I saw like it was... Oh. Fine, I want to operate it anyway. Yeah, I did fight those guys off stream. So I think they were in the second level originally. Or second layer. Kind of funny, you know, like, they're talking about layers here, and they actually like Shrek. They can layer their onion. Okay, so what we got in here? You know, that's not how stuff works. Okay. Okay, we gotta go up there. Let me finish, like, exploring down here first, and we'll go up the ladder. Okay, there's the boss room. I'm suspecting an ambush. Okay, so I was just a little paranoid. I say that because it actually happened to me a few times, like in the first Chalice dungeon. This manifested out of nowhere and tried to jump me. Okay, it was this way. I'm guessing like what they're trying to say about like root dungeons, that they're procedurally generated or something. I'm thinking that's what it means, what they're trying to imply. Can I go through here? Doesn't look locked. Okay, this is misty. Misty as hell. Note to self, James, watch where you're stepping. Shoot. And I should have known better. He hit me again. Soon the trap came from them. I'm like, it would have probably been the wall. No, it was them. I'm fine plenty of blood vials to put in storage. I mean, it's all well and good. I mean, listen, I can take with me over into the old hunters, into the DLC, but kind of need some ritual blood here. That's adorable. I'll see y'all in a few. I'm at that in just a second. Let me go over here. I'm trying to like keep from like really descending any levels or ascending until I'm sure I've explored everything. No. At least you tried. I mean, you failed, but you tried. Let's see. So yeah, I went in there. Wasn't there like another spot I could check? Yeah, this door right here. Come on, where's the goodies at? Where's the goodies and where's the goody goblins guarding the goodies? There's a goodie. See, and if I was not trying to get the ritual blood, or if that's all I was getting, I'd be complaining about not getting blood vials. If I was actually struggling. I'll meet you halfway, chump. Okay, at least the boss door's open. I got more exploring to do. I don't know, it kind of feels like the layout of this like is very similar to like the original first challenge dungeon I did. Trying to get my bearings on things. That's the thing is, the problem is like a lot of the rooms look the same for some reason to me. That's the whole point of these things. You're supposed to like explore them like thoroughly. I guess like one thing I can kind of like look at is like I could just say like, well, where there's like bodies or whatever, that'll tell me where I'm been. But unfortunately, there haven't been a whole lot of creatures to fight. Tomb mode, old. Well, that's always nice. More so concerned that I'd used them to get into this dungeon. Okay, through here we go. Good dreams, bitches. Damn, that was exhilarating. Sweet! You're not alone, are you? That's what I thought. Damn, you fat ass was alone. I knew it. Alright, yeah, it's often. I mean, I was right. It wasn't alone. I thought no one was already coming up on me. I don't care how big you are. I'm still gonna whoop that ass. Yeah, piggy, 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 piggy. This little piggy had none. Okay, I think I know this area. This right here is actually, I think, like one of the opening spots, like, you know, from the original dungeon. Well, no, hold on. What the hell's going on here? This layer 2, but I swear I saw like this in layer 1 of the original. Okay, yeah, they said it apparently would layouts be weird and everything. Yeah, this was one of the first rooms I think I actually saw like in the original dungeon. In the first chalice dungeon I did. This is like layer 1, or at least a variation of it. There's a ladder here, but I'm not gonna question. I'm just here to like stab stuff. Okay, let me come back to this one first. This one actually, yeah. I'll come back to that. Come on down. You know, I've made very well apparent I don't like your asses. Just pay for all the times y'all put me in that damn sack. This is like right below like the guillotine area up above. And I've also really grown tired of being kicked by you punks. It's just so wild because y'all remember so many episodes back where those guys were giving me so much trouble. Hated those guys. Yeah, where the hell did you come from? Look at the jackass in the box. Okay, now I can go up here, and this might be one of the last areas I have to check it. You know, I'm about to be evil as hell. So apparently he fell from up above? You got no friends, huh? Or do you? Oh, chump. That's what I thought. So here's the deal, alright? Why don't you stay the fuck out of this? Let's go. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack get his ass kicked real quick. Face down, ass up. Thank you, that's exactly what I needed. You're still a bitch, though. Do you mind? I'm splunking and... Seriously, have some freaking decorum. Can't splunk in peace. Okay, at least I got the one thing I needed to go to like next dungeon. Okay, you know, and see, I feel like I'm gonna have to go back to the other one because I just realized you can open this coffin. I think I saw a coffin in the previous one and I didn't know you could open it. Ah, son of a bitch. There probably was something cool in there. Bone marrow ash. Yeah, there was a coffin, I think, like in the other one. Okay. Oh, God, he jiggled. Okay, now I'm feeling stupid. Because there was a coffin in the other one, but I didn't think about trying to open it. Because I didn't think, like, you know, hey, big fat dork right there was actually, you know, was guarding it for a reason. Alright. My freaking ankles. Okay. Alright, so it should be back this way. There'll be another one through here, and I'll be close back to the entrance. Yeah, we'll go, this way. Actually, if I'm right, I did this in the other dungeon. Alright. Which one's next? Is one already fought? Oh, well, yeah. I didn't expect to see your ass here. Oh, it is so on. You know, I've always hated that attack. What a cop-out. I figured I could have something better from you. No. Break your statue. Of course, I also wasn't expecting, like, you know, any high-level gear, because these are pretty much, you know, entry-level dungeons. I just wanted to get that one thing, so now I actually can move on now. Do I want to... Well, I might as well go take on the last level. Well, I'm here. Should be 3. I got what I... Thank you, next. Oh, hold up. Oh, now they want to give me this in spades. No, I mean, where were you when I needed it before? Ain't my problem. Oh boy, yeah, we're exploring this area again. This one was pretty big before. How many pigs they have? Wait, that ain't no fucking pig. Oh yeah, it is. Now, there ain't no need you making all that noise. Okay. Yeah, it's like similar in layout to like one of the ones I did before. Can't remember if this is like the level tier 2 1 or 3 one I did on the... It should be a similar or not. I think I went all the way around. No, I didn't, because this door was not open, not closed. Well. Really? Okay, seriously. I've got to take y'all down just because I absolutely just bummed my way through getting hit by all of you, by not getting hit. It's another one of those times where I just completely accidentally dodged every shot. I wasn't even trying to dodge them. It was just instant, you know, it just happened. Oh, see, look at that. I wasn't even looking at that time and he missed. Push me, bitch. Question is, do I want to go this way or go back up here and explore around some more? Because... Oh, please don't shoot. Okay, yeah, we'll go back. We'll go down here. Send down below, I take it. Here we go. Okay. Of course, it was just one of those times that the hit detection was a little bit dodgy right there. Literally, because it dodged me. These things give, like, just, like, you know, just crap for experience, but still. It'll get better later, I'm sure. What the hell? Shadow Mousy. I didn't see that thing there. But again, that's just, this is a testament to things or whatever. How the hell y'all keep on missing when I'm not seeing you? Y'all got so much wealthiness and the stealthy or whatever, and you're still missing. Here, you enjoying the view? There you go. Okay, so yeah, this is like very similar like to the layout one of the other places I explored. Oh, shut up! I mean, he was letting y'all know where I was. I mean, I was just trying to show you I don't care. I mean, I'll let you know where I am, too. Are you doors stuck in the walls? Really? Yeah, there's been a few points I've just like been like right out like, you know, sword's length and hitting them. I see glowy thing. Oh, glowy. Right. Yeah, you guys just get buried again, thank you. I'm taking that flower. Or that arcane haze. Okay, so now that's out of the way. I was wondering, I'm definitely looking forward to dinner tonight, though. After I finish the stream, I'm going to be making curry. I picked up, like, some naan and some chicken tenderloins like, from the grocery store on the way home, so... Yeah, and I already had, like, you know, some rice. I always botch, I think it's the balsamati or whatever. How you say it. I always botch, like, the name of the rice, but I got that to go with it, so... Okay, let's check this right here. Do a flip. Well, I was trying to, like, roll off, and this moron didn't want to do it. Like, I think there was, like, a lever in the original one when I explored it. Now I'm thinking about it, like, I remember they think the original Chalice dungeon, or the first Chalice dungeon, I don't recall if I actually did, like, you know, take the lever up. Or take, like, the lift up. Oh, that's one I already killed. Okay, never mind. Okay, should be right there. It is. So I don't know if I ever checked, because I need to, like, maybe go back to the other Chalice dungeon off stream and see if I actually looked at this. I can't remember if I went, I was so busy exploring. See, what's the deal with these elevators always trying to get me killed? I thought I got out of the way of it and, like... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. I think we're probably about done there. So... where do we go to now? I went this way. Yeah, that's right. I think that was... let's see. Oh, yeah, so we got a door over here. I'm pretty sure I probably haven't explored, like, all 100% of this, like, even with this door right here, but... okay, this time I'm actually... yeah, me and you are gonna handle this like men. I was a better man. Go right back to sleep. Nah. You're not getting me this time. Bonk. Go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit me. Here's your prize. See, I didn't have to do that to you, but, you know, that was just me being an ass. You want to come over with your little, like, zombie karate and all that. Liar. Okay, why y'all making those, like, make it sound like I made someone mad? I was like, way too much, you know. Sound a little bit too ominous. Okay, back downstairs. Still gotta find the lever to fight the boss. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could go ahead and try to, like, you know, take on the boss, or not the boss, like, take on, like, you know, the old hunter stuff. But I would like to do the other dungeon. The question is, where am I going? I have a feeling it's probably like, you know, there's another spot down here in this open area that I've not checked. And maybe off to one of the sides, there's like another entrance I can go into. Best case scenario, I can just go back up and go back to the entrance area. I think there was like some spots there I didn't explore. So what we can do is do the elevator again. Stand well out of the way of it this time. So there was this one path we go in up there. We want to go to the okay. We want to go to the opposite end. There's down right there. We want to go to the other end. Damn, I need a bath. Like, he is drip. I swear it looks like I'm dripping blood. I missed this before. A Bloody Sir in the coat. That's a Bloody Sir coat. That can't be good for your back. Well, I mean... right here in plain sight. I was laughing like the boss thing was right through this door. Like the lever and everything. I mean, there's that at least. There's the way to the boss, but there's a whole nother area around here we can check it out. We can't get in there just yet. I mean, we probably only got like one other way we can go, give or take. I really don't care. Shut up. Too noisy. Huh? Okay, I'm not seeing... Ladder. Matter of fact... seeing a ladder and another doorway over there. Okay, so we got 2 ways we can go. Oh, there's 2 ladders. Okay, 3 ways we can go. Alright, I'll check over here first before we go into the ladder. See? Something told me something was off about how it was looked slanted, and I walked right into that stupid thing. I like how they just put one there and make you paranoid of the whole hallway. If I was lower level, that would have killed me instantly. Kind of grasping at straws and hoping there might be something else I could, like, you know, loot in here, or whatever. Like, getting guillotined. Okay. Her hair looks like a... Huh? So it was... Trying to process the fact there was a whole ass shortcut I could have took. Not even got killed. Of course, of course they would. Like how I rolled and somehow, like, you know, made him, like, reset his animation and fall back down. Too many doors in this place. Way too many doors. Okay. You know, see, I really don't like you. What do you expect to happen? Don't get up. God, I don't like those guys. Got that at least. So now we got that. I'm still gonna, like, finish exploring around here. Yeah, I was an asshole. This game's got jokes, I swear. I guess that's probably about everything, maybe? I think. As we checked in here, that's where, like, that stupid guillotine is. I think everything just converged back around. And I'm just ready to kind of get on out of here anyway. Kind of feels like I feels like I've explored pretty much the gist of it. Or wait, the boss room's back over here. Alright, time to go with some more boss booty. Get the hell out of my way. Oh, So y'all gonna try to pull that shit on me. Y'all have no idea what kind of can of worms you just opened. Your stealth sucks. Get better at it. You almost got me. Oh, trust me, if they would have killed me right there. Y'all would have had a bad day when I respawned in, because y'all wouldn't have had that element of surprise next time. There's a low level dungeon or whatever. I'm not gonna be getting humble. I'm gonna be doing the humbling. What the fudge? Huh? What this? Wait a minute. I'm gonna kick your ass too. Hold on a sec. You gonna stay off in the sidelines, act like you ain't done nothing? So y'all don't want to play fair? I ain't playing fair either. Give me my stuff. For you or for you? Are you approaching me now? I don't trust this. Boy. Don't you have like some hobbits to chase, you freaking ring wraith? Come on. Late the party there, scrub? Made you luck. Alright. Like I said, even if I'm getting like a lot of low-level stuff, it still things that probably could help me in the long run. Definitely not gonna be opposed like getting like a stockpile of blood vials. Oh, now what is this? What the hell? I better be able to move this thing. What the fudge? Huh? There's gotta be a way to move this thing, because, I mean, why would they troll me like this? I'm trying to process the fact that there's, like, something right there, but I can't get to it. And she's like a scripted person. Unless, like, the dungeon, like, you know, procedurally generated, like, the people and everything, and somehow, like, it did, like, a seed where it... She's stuck... I think... Okay, I think it's a glitch. Unless I'm missing something here. There's actually a way I'm supposed to be able to blow up these, wagons. Or stagecoaches or whatever. Or wagon, stagecoach. Whatever you want to call them. Potato, potato. Okay, this being Soulsborne, that would be a way to control someone. Okay, well, I think we're good here outside of that. Shit, there's another way for me to go. No. Okay, I'm taking this. You ain't stopping me. Mine. Taking this one too. Now, don't go. Nope. Worst guard ever. Just go back to sleep. Wait, you look fancy. Just tomb mold. I could put some cheese down here and made that. Really? Like, is all this made of tomb mold also? Okay, that might be a thing. Let's do all this fancy altar. You mean to tell me I come in here and like all this gold stuff right here, like probably very expensive, and I'm just walking out with tomb mold? I don't know how I feel about that. So much treasure there, and I'm walking out with tomb mold. I am disappointed. I'll probably need it later, so I can't really complain about it. So, where's the traps? We're doing this, right? Where's the traps? I thought there was something that was totally gonna happen. Well, let me guess, y'all think y'all the trap? You know, see, there's a rule about it. Like, it's supposed to be supposed to like stop you from attacking with that. Okay. First off, again, I'll walk right up on you. I don't care about your little... You understand? I'll come right up to you. I ain't scared. Only way y'all actually, you know, try to be any kind of threats when someone's right there to help you. What we got here? One more tomb mold. Frenzy cold blood. Okay, now we definitely should be done now. This is like probably the longest dungeons I've done. And I might go ahead and start the old hunter stuff after this. Go and get it, you know, get a move on with it. And if I gotta level up my skills or whatever, I will. I mainly, want to try to work on my vitality a little bit. I was thinking it's at like 40, and they say that like it you want to have like around that like between like 40 and 50. I think that should still be good. Okay, so air break starts in 20 seconds. Snooze this real quick so we can go and handle business. It should be the end of this dungeon once I do this. So what's this one? That thing I fought before? I think, yep, it is. That hound. Watchdog of the old lords. I was able to call it a chompy baby. This was a little bit tougher than the last one I fought, though. But not by much. Fire blood gemstone. At least you guys did get to see the ones I fought. I mean, I think there was like an undead giant I fought. Y'all didn't get to see that one. But otherwise, I mean, yeah. And with that, we are done with this version of the dungeon. I may actually wait until the next stream. I'm probably gonna wait on the next stream to do like next one, but at least go and get it set up. I want at least gotta go in and do one chalice dungeon. I think like hopefully with the echo things we found, I should at least get one more upgrade. So I'll go at least like set next chalice dungeon up. Let me see. If I remember, I think we're just supposed to be able to add like extra things to them. I'm gonna remove this chalice. And we're gonna get a central up. And I'll at least have that there, you know, for have that one there for like, you know, to explore tomorrow. Okay. It's not gonna be like a whole lot I'll get out of it, but maybe if I'm lucky I can at least get one upgrade. Probably not, but 5,000. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for an upgrade just yet.
Gammon, go. Very well, let me.
Yeah, I'm a bit off. Okay. There's something I need to actually see if I got. This is a key item. I have Blood Drunk Hunter. Okay, so I've already like looked into what I gotta do. I gotta go back to the Cathedral Ward. So I'll go ahead and like make sure that's set up. By the time you guys come back. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I just kind of want to go and at least do one dungeon, but I would like to go ahead and try to get the DLC started. I wasn't planning on trying to be live too long tonight, because I am still kind of recovering like from all the streaming this weekend. Specifically, we did like do like a 6-hour stream. I did 2 streams on Friday on my birthday. Again, we did like, you know, pretty lengthy stream, you know, on Saturday, and then I did like a little small stream last night. So normally like that wouldn't really be too much of a big deal, but like, you know, like weather's been changing, it's been getting hotter and all that, so that does play part in things. I mean, usually like, you know, length of streams isn't really too much of a problem, but where I am, I still don't really have like, only kind of like, you know, air source I got in the room to keep air circulating is like my ceiling fan, and it is like starting to get like hotter around here. So definitely gonna be dreading summers. I'm hoping by that point I got like something set up for like, you know, for some better cooling in here. But anyways, guys, give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. And I'll go ahead and head on over to the Cathedral Ward, and we can try to get this DLC started. guys, I'm back. And as soon as I warped here, I remembered, I think, exactly where it is I gotta go. We're gonna say exam. Remember about it. Got snagged. Don't have me stuff my face. I'm gonna go out here and look. So, if I'm not mistaken, so this is gonna kind of be a little bit funny, guys, because as you all may recall, like those who watched my one stream, know that I was going over here, and there was something that kept on trying to attack me. I kept on trying to jump out of the way of it, and I think, yeah, I kept on like going around here, and there was something that kept like trying to jump me. One of these spots. I'm realizing now I think it was this jackass. I'm trying to find the right one. Because, I just gotta find the right spot. But you guys remember, like, that one I was playing earlier, and there was something that just, I was going over here, and something kept on, like, trying to attack me. And it was and I couldn't see it. Yeah, see, that was going on. And it turns out that's what it was. This motherfucker was trying to pick me up. That's what it was the whole time.
Curse the fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
Imagine you're walking around, you don't know how to actually do this, and you just get accidentally thrown into the DLC. Yeah. But it's just like earlier on, I was like playing those before you actually saw them, and something kept trying to jump me right there. I kept on running out of the way of it. I didn't see what it was. But now I realized the whole freaking time or whatever, it was this thing that was trying to like, jump me and everything. But just imagine like someone accidentally just like, does that. Like, they're just walking around casually exploring, they already found that eye thing or whatever, and this thing picks them up and suddenly they end up in a DLC by complete fucking accident. Alright guys, we are officially in the DLC. I'm scared. I'm not really scared, but... So we know how nightmares like maps tend to work. Nightmare menses. Excuse me, I had a little sun in my nose. Now, I know I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked in this, because I've heard, like, this is definitely, like, one of the toughest challenges in the game. But... at the very least, I know that if I can survive this, I should be able to, like, handle, like, the final boss of the main campaign, no problem. Really? Are we doing them? Okay, so we're doing this already, huh? Okay, then. Look, alright? No. I don't care if you think you're a badass hunter or whatever. I mean, did you beat like Ebrias in one go? F you. Or whatever the hell her name's. Ebrias, Psoriasis, Verizon Wireless. I don't know what the fuck his name is. I don't care what that boss name is. All I know is I beat his ass. Yeah. I'm just excited to play it. I mean, I know I'm gonna get stomped. I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped or whatever, but, I've been really... Wait till Dan turn, wait till I get over there! See, that's what happens when you're... Shut up! Fucking pigeon. That's the thing. Like, I can imagine this bird's like, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. It's like, bitch, I'm not even locked in there when you still got your ass kicked. But I will say this straight up. I am loving the architecture. Hey, get out of my architecture. I'm exploring. You know, I could have... Well, thank you. I ain't sharing. I'm not sharing a damn drop of this, but thank you. I appreciate your patronage, but you ain't get a single damn drop of these echoes. F you. These are mine. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take yours too. You're gonna come over and whoop your ass. Yeah, I said it. Once again, my bum rushing works. I said I was gonna take his too. I'm just trying to process. He slapped the crap out of them, and I got credit for it. But as I was saying, I really do. I don't know why. This makes it seem like something you probably see like an American Magee's Alice or something. I'm not sure. I don't know why. But I really am digging the architecture. This is like probably like one of my favorite bits, you know, to the game. I love this. And I guess it's kind of like just how everything looks like so. I think I know why. I'm thinking about like the dollhouse stage from Madness Returns for some reason. I don't know why it's making me think of that. I guess it's just like, you know, like the buildings that just unnaturally align, I guess. I'll whoop your ass. What's happening to this guy? I'll take that credit. Thank you. Okay, they look like that. They look like they came right out of Resident Evil. And I'm just like up here, just like, you know, just hanging out and everything. And he's getting me stuff. Okay, before I go up that way, can I get back up there? What the fudge? Huh? Eh? Okay, cool. You know, anything he can do, I can do better. It's a talent. Or just low-level scrubs. Who the hell are you? Nice hat. So you still try to ambush me, huh? You gonna come up and try to ambush my ass? Think I want to see you coming, huh? I'll take that hat. I want that hat. Give me the hat. I'm taking that hat. Cough up the hat. And don't get up. Give me the hat. You know what? I don't like your attitude. See, you should have gave me the hat and look what happened to you. You know, I mean, I turned around and he was just there. Like, he just suddenly just existed. This guy like had like absolutely no presence prior and everything. He just pops up like, you know, like a sitcom star. What? Oh, you guys are scared of me? Access denied. Okay, seriously, these guys are wimps. Please tell me y'all got like some kind of like, you know, alpha boss or whatever that's actually gonna like, you know, try to fight me in all your honor and actually be a threat. You guys ain't cutting it. I'm cutting you, but you ain't cutting it. Yeah, but this is pretty much just a cathedral ward, but, you know. Map I cut in? On your left. What is the deal with you guys, like, missing me when I'm not even paying attention? I mean, seriously, I mean, this is just so freaking pathetic. I mean, here I am just casually walking up the stairs. Haven't we done this before, Rogue? Did I just, like, casually walk around as shit like a... Okay. You should have led with that. Just like I ended with this. Just for place. As I said before, the safest place to be was in front of his fucking gun. I mean, even your bullets were hesitant to pick a fight with me. Okay, I think I get this. So, I saw something over there. I'm gonna go and check this out real quick. Try to walk over here, and there it is. Wow, dude, I didn't know you were there. You had every chance to be... There, that's a ticket. You know, that's part where you do like a superhero landing on my head. You're new to this, ain't you? I'm not. Have a nice day. Again, I'm just like currently at the moment, I'm just pretty much just completely haphazarding my way through this. I know it's gonna ramp up in difficulty, no doubt, but right now it's just... Okay, I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I want it, and I've taken it. It's mine. Yeah, I'm still gonna get myself low up a little bit more. Like I said, I know right now I'm kind of just shit-talking my way through this. Just half-assing myself. Half-assing it. Because we know how this goes, Rogues. I go here mouthing off or whatever, and then, like, you know, there's gonna be that one enemy that's gonna come around, and it's like, you know what? I don't talk... I got news for you. I don't talk with my mouth. I talk with my fish. I don't know why I'm just using, like, the random death voice I use for him, like in Castlevania, but... I don't know, it feels like, you know, just for some reason, like, a lot of enemies here will probably talk with Cockney accents or something. Because it definitely kind of gives, like, you know, some, like, you know, London vibes. Like, you know, obviously I'm not trying to diss the British. Because, like I said before, one reason I like, you know, trying to do, like, attempt a British accent, you know, sometimes it probably, like, goes, like, verges more towards Australian or something. The reason I do it is because it's actually one of my favorite accents. Beast Cutter. Oh, I got one right here. Guys, stay right there. I'm gonna look at my beast cutter. I'm gonna see what this thing does. How good is it at cutting beasts? I gotta keep in mind, this is like a level. It's okay. I have to look. Oh, your favorite weapon? And I know like the saw cleaver usually is pretty good. I'd like look into it more. I know it's because the main takeaway, of course, the saw cleaver. I've got like the stones on it. And also, I got like a level 9, so it's probably unfair comparison, of course, when you get in the Beast Cutter. So I don't know exactly what their base things are. Look at the next time I go to the Hunter Dream. But, Lightning Beast Cutter me got right now. Hey, you there! Don't be coming along trying to freaking, like, you know, my bag of Skittles, you bitch. That's my freaking candy. Get your own horror, you bitch! You know, I really don't like your attitude. And at this point, I really don't like your attitude. Why don't you come on down here and say that? Oh, this yours? Shut up. Well, you got the perfect place to die or whatever. There's plenty of gravestones nearby. Pick one. I think I almost kicked my ass. I'm trying to take my damn Skittles. My Skittles. I don't know why we're talking about Skittles, but... Muggly ass Skittles. Like I drop my Skittle on like the ground, like, you know, at a animal shelter where I've got a bunch of hair on it. I don't know where we're going with this. Probably got a little bit too... yeah, I don't have, like... And this thing's... I'm not even really caffeinated tonight. I got, like, this... It's right here. But... Now, see, as far as, like, zero sugar drinks are concerned, my main go-to is zero sugar Dr. Pepper, because, I mean, that's, like, the one that's, like, the closest to, like, the actual, you know, source material. Like, I mostly purely, unless, like, I go to a restaurant somewhere where they don't have zero sugar drinks, I mostly stick almost entirely to zero sugar sodas. I know there are probably those, that's still not the best for you and whatever, but still, you know, it's like, my view on it is that it doesn't really contribute anything, like, as far as calories or nutrients are concerned, but it also doesn't really, you know, contribute calories. And, I mean, I ain't been getting fat from them or anything, but, of course, but... Like, for me, like, Dr. Pepper. What the fuck is that? Thanks for the experience, dumbass. What were you trying to accomplish there? I mean... Was I cast like an like a remake of Indiana Jones on there? What the hell were you trying to accomplish? When we were talking to my viewers about zero sugar soda, and you tossed like a whole freaking flaming ass Katamari at me. La 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 la, my foot's going up your ass. Hunter garb. Please let this actually... Don't give me like hand-me-downs. Hand-me-downs there? Let me see what is this. Oh, wow. Well, the frenzy has been... Oh, you're like... What the fudge? Hold on. Wait, hold on. That's 100... Oh, you ain't shit. I thought it was that right there. How do I look wearing this? What the hell? Yo, rags no riches, you ain't getting no bitches. I'm putting this back on. So that's... Wait, did my stuff actually get clean? I think my stuff got clean when I put it back on. And that's what you call dry cleaning. I swear my coat got cleaned when I put it back on. I don't think I've seen it like, you know, this clean in a while. Apparently, not really good for organized... You're not really a fan of organized religion, are you? Nope. Well, how about disorganized dissection? Hey, don't you walk away from me. Science class in session, bitch. I'll pass. Bad. I was like, how do you do a power up and then miss? I'm going in that building. I don't know who you were, I don't know what your name was, but I'm going in that building. Well, I got 6 blood vials out of the fat bastard, but... Like, I basically got back what I consumed. I'm just loving how, like, I'm gonna end up leveling up from these dorks, like, going around and, like, hitting me and killing things for me. That looks ominous. I'll go down there in a minute. Okay. So is this where I fought the Vicar or whatever? Vicar Amelia, I think. That was this. Make way for the queen! Like, you know, just where y'all was holding these... The way y'all just, like, holding the freaking... At attention. You see, I've played enough games to know that's the boss battle waiting to happen. I'll go when I damn well please. I'm gonna go and do some splunking. I'm gonna go down here and look around a little bit, and then I'll go up there. I just cleaned this code. I just had dry clean, so I got blood on it again. Bless you. Grace just got a little bit of a turret syndrome. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Right, whoa, 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 whoa. Duck and weave, weave, weave. See, that's just uncalled for. That is, no, hold on one damn minute here. I don't care about getting shot. As we were doing, I'm about to kick your ass. That was completely unnecessary. You knew I was gonna dodge over there. It's like, heh, trap card. You know what? Shoot your ass too. Yep. Great. Okay. Oi! Okay. Punk ass turrets? So you're just gonna stand there and get, let your boy get his butt kicked, huh? So you gonna leave it to Cleaver? I ain't stupid. I knew you were up to something. So it's yours, huh? Come on, right here. You're emoting, bitch. Sit down. Was he trying to intimidate me? Do you think like just him swinging that light was gonna make him more aerodynamic before he came running at me or something? Like he was like trying to swat the flies in his way so you could have a clear path to me. All right, what y'all's ammo? What are you gonna do? You gonna have more turrets or whatever? You gonna have Big Hat right there coming, dude, talking for you? Thank you. Next. Oh, you dirty little bitch. Kill with fire. I'll kill you with iron. All right, boys, you're next. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm gonna be rolling in blood vials by the time this is over. I mean, I already am. Well, I mean, at least get the box. Oh, these damn things are back. Oh, God. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Well, maybe, maybe not. Probably. Ah, shit. I should have let them at Castle Canehurst. Whatevs. I hear you, dumbass. Don't even try it. Can we do a little Bane voice? I was born in it. About the shadows and everything. Delayed Molotov. Yeah, I mean, I have a hard enough time hitting him when it's not delayed. See, I knew there was gonna be a grandpa in here while he was already dead. Oh, Boomhammer. Right. Trap Paw. I knew something was up. That's when I kind of started backing away. I don't want to call it a Trap Paw, but it's basically what it was. I'm guessing like the Boomhammer is like what these, these hat jerks like, like to use. But it's just like something told me that, like, I was like, wait a minute, normal, because I knew there was gonna be one in there. Something told me like that, because they really do like to hide like the wheelchair jerks, in the shadows. As soon as I saw that, I was like ready to swing, and he was already dead, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm shaking. What the hell was that? What, huh? Okay, these guys are gonna be a bit of a problem. If I can stagger them pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I am not gonna like fighting these assholes. Firing hammer badge. Or just fire him. I would be completely okay if that's the only one of those dorks I see in the game like that. Wait, or was he just a hunter that went beast mode? I'm pretty sure, because I know I had the beast pellets or whatever, and I've been thinking that might be, like, what? By the way, he can just go and just take his ass right on and never come back. So I got a badge from him, and normally I get badge, like, I'm guessing that was like a hunter? I mean, he was like a humanish enemy. And obviously, he was definitely out of the way, so I'm thinking that he was supposed to be like more of a threat, and somehow there's like something else I just kind of half-assed my way through, because he was right back here. Only guy here. So my guess is I'm hopefully not gonna have to worry about fighting him again. I got like a badge from him, so meaning I get more stuff at the shop now. So I'm hoping that means he's not gonna be a common enemy. By the way, I mean, at least I got like definitely gonna look and see like what I can get now back at the Hunter's Dream when I now. But the main concern I've got is these things. Things are like ticks, right? So, see what happens if I try to burn them. Fair. Y'all don't like fire, do you? Or we definitely gotta like keep them isolate them. Okay, keep them isolated. I think that's what I did back at the castle. Hell, that explains the reason I was getting hit me when I was fighting that dude where I had one right behind me. Okay, yeah. Thankfully, they're still pretty much wimps. Got some gems out of them. So just gotta, like, you know, just keep them isolated. Don't let them gang up on me or I'm gonna have some problems. Okay. This might be a point. Well, then again, I got Molotovs. Hey, go long, bitch. That was not how I wanted that to go. Hey, don't you turn away from me. But at least it worked the way I wanted it to. Okay, that's another one down. The problem is there's 3 up there. Okay. Probably should have snuck up on him, but... This thing, I've gotten where, like, these guys were absolute menace back at Castle Canehurst. But, I mean, I've got their numbers now. Like I said, as long as I can keep them, like, isolated, I can handle them. Damn, he got away. Okay, ominous jackass in the corner, that might be concerning. I keep wishing I could find like a lantern somewhere so I can go ahead and like deposit all my echoes. But then I have to fight these dorks again, but... Okay, I'm gonna chance it. Hope we're not about to get thrown right into a boss battle. Oh, another hat dork. Oh, wait, hold on. First off, that's just fucking rude. Okay, lure him out here where I can see him easier. Because the main problem I got is I don't... Well, of course I do. Come on! Hey, get your ass back here. Shit. Ow. You coming at me like you're a freaking Monster Hunter character? Trying to... Ow. 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 Whoa. Okay. Trying to... Alright. I can take this dude, I just gotta, like, you know, be careful about it. I'm trying to, like, you know... parry. It's just, he's not going that... Fuck this. Oh, shit. This guy sucks. At least I know if I kill him, 'cause he's a hunter or whatever, I won't have to worry about him again. Ah, damn, he's got me. I really don't like this dude. It's the fact that he's got that stupid Gatling gun. If I could parry him or whatever, no problem, but that's not really working out that well. So... yeah. If I knew there was like a hunt, if there was like, knew there was a lantern, that could really help things out here. Let's see if I can get past these guys. I'm gonna like go back to that dude. Bait him over here. Divide and conquer. Done and done. Ah, crap. Alright, that's one down. Oh, so we're gonna pull that. Why don't you stay out of this? Great, now someone up. Oh, crap. That dork up there is like trying to get involved. Well, you know what? I'll let him do it. Oh, he's firing at me now. Alright, you know what, jackass? You wanna play rough? I got something for you. Wait till I get up there. You hunt something so bad, go hunt. Okay. You boys have really... Oh. Yeah, that's the only way y'all can actually do anything. You gotta have numbers to you. Have fun! I think he died before he got down there. Yeah, I've definitely had a few close calls here. That would have been a sucky area to end up having to, oh god. What the hell? And don't sneak back up, you better fight him. He talked about your mama. Go kiss him. Oh no. I like how I pretty much just took the hard way up there. So there better be something important over here. It'd be really nice for me to find a lantern. You know, I'd like that. Because then I wouldn't feel as much pressure. I'm getting, like, set back. Wait, you ain't gonna hurt me?
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
I got something I'm interested in here, Vessel. Where's my sleep token tickets? I don't know why you made me think of Vessel from Sleep Token.
Oh yes, I see.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
You sense a secret within the nightmare, and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Yeah, well, I just kind of like just randomly stumbled in here, just trying to get away from the secrets out there. They made no say they want to shoot me in the face. Do I? For the love of God, do not let this be a boss battle. Don't walk to the door they like to close behind us. Aha! Wait one goddamn minute. You mean to say that path I took looped me all the way back around to where oh my, I don't even want to look at you right now. I'm going back. Well, actually, no, I need... That whole route was just to go and unlock a frickin' door. That's all that was, which I'm grateful for, because this is next best thing or whatever, because that means I gotta go through all that again, but it literally was go around and unlock a friggin' door. It's like, oh, you want to land stuff back here? You already have one. Just, you know, you gotta work hard to go and actually get a shortcut back to this game, I swear.
Go on. Very well, let me.
Alright, hold on a second. Oh, hold my hand. trying to propose to me. What's wrong with you? But that's just the can't with this game. But I mean, I wasn't making it sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not. It's just the comedy of it that I was like working so hard trying to find like a lantern, and they just took me back to like the one I saw before. I mean, I'm definitely not complaining by any means, because that, you know, I thought I was gonna probably have died by this point. By all accounts, I should have.
Gammon away, go. Very well, let me.
I'm putting my health up. Okay, see, I can do that. And I've got almost enough to go and get another level on. Like I said, this is the main thing I want to upgrade, but I would like to upgrade endurance a little bit more, maybe at least a 30. Because what I recall, vitality, the soft cap is 50. Like I just left her on red right there. Let's see. So we go storage. Oh yeah, I'm good on blood vials. I ain't got like no ammunition. But I can at least see what we got going on here. So Ludwig's Holy Blade. Do I have anything better? I don't think I do. Wait. That's 401. And for this one, I ain't got anything. But at the very least, let's check my hunter's pistol. Matter of fact, can I upgrade this? I mean, I don't know if I really need to. Yeah, I need like more bloodstone chunks. And that could use some repairs. Okay. Now back to fortification. No, blood, yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's mainly just for blood attacks. It ain't gonna increase anything else, but there we go. See, another thing I need to do, because I was using, I mean, let me see, because I got this for the blood echoes, but I just had like the moon things. I really should like you. I probably like have that one. Increases all defense types, all damage reduction by 4%. That'd be nice. Maybe hair? Let's see. I mean, the blood vial up would be good. But visceral attacks restore HP by 200. Because if I can land them, that'd be good. Maybe like blood rapture and hair. And there. Alright, I think we're good on that. Make sure it's all equipped. Okay, yeah. Alright, so at least now it's not gonna be as bad if I do get killed or wherever, because I got like a fast travel. And it wasn't really the worst in trying to get to it. But it would be nightmare, right? Ain't right. Oh. Oh yeah, the stupid shot. Shot with the stool. Alright. kind of want to pause this just to get rid of it, because I mean, since like, you know, that's got me in trouble before, but I think I'll be good. I'm probably not gonna be like live too much longer, Rogues. I just want to kind of like explore the DLC, because then, you know, I mean, because at least tomorrow I can go in. I may try to do the other, like I want to do the other dungeon. At least I'm happy I haven't really been having too much difficulty with this. You know, I feel stupid. I was supposed to check that, see if I can like find a way to check the stats between like the base, like Saw Cleaver, and the Ryan's favorite weapon. Yeah. Well, oh, nope. Coming through. In your booty spray, or your booty mouth spray. Hang on, maybe if I'm lucky. Can't let him poison me fully, though. Yeah, as I figured, like, don't want to, like, fight them, like, all at once, but at least I get some damage to them, so. That's the only problem is, like, sometimes the freaking hit detection's weird. I know I was hitting him. Okay, yeah, you're toast, buddy. Trying to spam attacks me like you know a freaking noob at a fighting game. What's wrong with you? Okay, they gotta be guarding something. That was worst case scenario because I just blurred off. Yeah, I knew it. I got too close to them. Disgusting selves. Yeah, they're guarding something. I won't it. This is not the place I need to be. Whoa. Jeez, that's bullshit. Okay, boys. True using a... Ah, crap, all of them got hurt it. I don't know what y'all got guarding over here, but I'm getting it. What's so important that they were holding on to? Pants. Y'all were guarding pants. They were guarding pants. That slow poison resistance. Oh my god. This game's got jokes. It's got jokes. I went through hell and back just for a pair of pants. They ain't nowhere near as good as the pants I'm wearing. Constable's pants. More like Count Me Ounstable's pants. F the constable. I'm tired of this now. I don't even know who this constable is, but why does everyone gotta have his clothes? Now I'm gonna be like you, paranoid about everything I pick. I'm gonna be worried it's gonna be like the constable's hat or something. Are you the constable? Whatever you said, I don't care. Okay. So, trying to think. All right. So we pretty much picked like a lot of this area clean. The only thing is like it's just that spot down there that I need to get to. Gotta fight through all these dorks again to get there. Probably could run past them, and that's gonna like kind of give us like a two problems there, which is that I'm gonna have to like fight them and that guy. I want to at least like go down there and try to see if Explorer was there before I call it on the stream rogues. I just gotta get past that hunter. Which I mean, that's the thing. If I can just parry him, I mean, I could probably get him. Okay, wait for this one to patrol or. Best place to attack is from the side. Because I'm getting a bunch of gems from them, so that's one thing. Saw a shot and I took it. I want to be known I really hate when y'all do that attack. Okay, we're almost there. As if I can at least go in there and see what's in there, that's probably where I'll see what's explore this one spot. I'll probably call it on the stream there, and then really put some effort into like trying to explore this tomorrow. I know there was that one chalice dungeon I wanted to do and everything, so I probably will still do that. Okay, if I can go in here and take this dude. I'm gonna bolt paper it. This asshole's healing. Yeah, buddy, you're dead. That's what always pisses me off. I had him beat and then they pulled that crap. I had him, and then like he's gonna yeah, he's dead. He's done. I'm gonna have to fight these jerks to get back to him and everything, but I'm not letting that slide. Now, I might have a little bit of something to do, like to make sure he can heal again. All right, jackass, you want to play like that? Fine by me. See, try that again. I just hate that now I gotta fight through all these dorks again. Look, okay? Trust me. Y'all want to get out of my way. There ain't gonna be no one like shooting me like from above. I'm going down here handling business. Not gonna worry about those back there. They're irrelevant. Don't come after me. I'm trying to give you a mulligan here. See, I was trying to be nice about it. Next time, take the out. I hate how they try to home in on you with that crap. You really shouldn't have done that. After all, you don't have a gun. I'm gonna snooze this, Rogues. We got work to do. Someone made a mistake. No respawns, bitch. Oh, yeah, and I'll take your gun, too. My gun. So I can go around, like, you know, and use it and look like a complete ass like you did. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna sell it. I will sell it. I don't want to use it. I don't want to look like him. I don't want to have anything in common with him. I don't like him. I hated that guy. What the hell's that? Why the hell is the Bloodstar Beast down there? Now I know for a fact that is the Bloodstar Beast. You little gremlin bitch, you wanna go? So you give them a little bit of darkness and they think they're tough. Well, I mean, if that is the Bloodstar Beast, I've kicked his ass before. But I also know I need to go in very much prepared. We need antidotes. So, yeah, Bloodstar Beast it looks like. I know that cloth over the head anywhere. That's totally the Bloodstar Beast, son of a bitch. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Stab your ass. You know your life star. Sit down. I thought I required one of those. I got an arm from a... Why did I get a feeling that was a weapon? So I can slap someone around like, you know, I can basically bitch slap someone twice with this thing. When you think about it, because I'm pretty much, you know, using my arm to swing or whatever, so I'm pretty much swinging on with two arms at once. And it does arcane damage. Like, I'm just finding weapons left and right in this game by complete freaking accident. It's funny because, you know, all the times I've been grabbed by those stupid things, wherever now I get to go around, like, you know, and grab other people with their arm. Or just like thinking, like, help me get stuff off of, like, high shelves or something. Not like I really need help because I'm 6 foot, but... Okay, well, I'd say that probably was worth going down there because we got, like, a new gun and we got, like, a new weapon. Or a new hunter tool. Yeah, like a, you know, melee weapon. So, honestly, guys, I guess, like, when I get back over to the lantern, this will probably be a good place to call this. I mean, I ain't fight no bosses here or whatever, but, you know, well, technically I fought the boss in the Chalice dungeon. But, I think this is a pretty nice place to stop. I got some stuff done already. Just curious, can I go open that? I'm gonna laugh, I actually can go and open this door, but I know I can't. I can't even go up the steps. Okay, yeah, I would fight them to get a little more experience. But I think I'm good with that. Like I said, I'll consider this like a successful first look at the old hunters. And the fact I only died once, and it was like that one stupid hunter with a Gatling gun. So yeah. And that's right, when I get back into the hunter stream, I do need to check and see what I can buy in the shop now with the badge. So yeah, I'm gonna go and warp on in there. We'll do like the closing ad break in the next, like in 3 minutes, Rogues. Well, actually, ad break's about to start. We'll close things out, like, you know, when I come back from the ad break, and we'll see what's in the shop. So yeah, give me about 3 and I'll be right back. back, and that's the final ad break for the stream. So, I'm gonna go ahead and like do some leveling. I'm hoping, cause did I get any Nah, I didn't get like anything like any more echoes. This will be at least enough for like one more upgrade to my vitality. Let's see, purchase items. I'm pretty sure I'll. So yeah, not gonna look at this though. Saw cleaver at 90 plus 33. Beast cutter 92 plus 28. EE 87. So you need like more strength for the beast cutter. I'm pretty sure it's definitely gonna be like something to it or whatever, like the other perks to it, because it's got that 92 base, and then so it has like a more like a little bit more of a raw physical attack without like any extra stuff to it. Chicago, that's one I'm really interested in possibly using at some point, because I already heard about what it does. Apparently, it actually does drain your health and everything. Hey, welcome in, Dave. How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, I was actually gonna be closing the stream out in just a little bit, but hope you're doing all right tonight, man. All things considered on stuff. For those who don't know, I'm gonna go in, because basically just kind of like continue to raise awareness for it. Dave, unfortunately, recently had his Discord account hacked, so he's been like going through this whole fight trying to get it back. And it's also as me kind of like just saying that in the event that by chance anyone does get messaged by Dave, Dave Denut on Instagram or on Discord, don't click any links that the account sends to you, or like, because it pretty much has been going through trying to do this whole thing, trying to claim something about like trying like surprise someone, like game programmer, some bullshit like that. Someone had his account. They've been trying to scam people. So if you get any like message from him or from like Dave the Nuts account, and it's pretty much telling you to open a link or whatever, do not do it. I'm trying to make sure that as many people know as possible, so that way no one thinks that he is the one that's actually doing it. Trying to make sure it's known. I mean, thankfully everyone in Mask Alley already knows what happened to him and everything, so that the person in question ain't gonna like fool any of us. So, but trying to make sure like no one else gets like tricked. He's in the process of trying to like get his account back. Yeah. Well, hopefully they do something about it. I mean, because that's because thankfully I've had a few people that have sent me messages, sent me messages where they actually did get messaged by his account, and I've sent them over to Dave so he can like send them over to Discord. So hopefully something gets done. I'm seeing like right here. Yeah, so I think State Driver is one of the new ones. That's about it. State Driver. Yeah, but we got you though, man. We're here for you. Ludwig's rifle sounds pretty nice, but I don't know. I feel like my hunter pistol's been doing me just fine, because I'm not. I still want my pyramid head thing though. Yeah. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I actually was gonna do that, but I wanted to wait to talk to you about it first. That's just gonna you said that, so yeah. Yeah, but it sucks that the whole situation's happened to you and everything, because.
Go on. Very well, let me.
Okay, we're gonna go and raise vitality one more time, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna be that. I got like 30,000, so yeah. And I hope they do, because this is like a whole BS thing. Who knows what kind of damage that person could be causing, like the people that aren't unsuspecting. Yeah, but either way, guys, this is pretty much where, yeah, I'm hoping it does, but we'll definitely do what we can at our end to try to help you and everything, dude. I'll put a report in like after the stream and everything, let them know like that this the person in question is impersonating you and everything. But either way, guys, so that being said, that's pretty much gonna be it for like the gameplay tonight and everything. First impressions for the old hunters. I know we didn't really get too far into it, just into the opening bits. I know it's definitely gonna ramp up, like that was gonna like go up, and I'm gonna start getting my ass whooped and everything. But I think like for the first little bit of time that I played it, just kind of going out and doing that, so that it doesn't keep going through the little opening cinematic. I think for a little bit I played, only dying once. I'll take it. And I just think it was honestly really that the door that killed me and everything. It was just because he had that stupid Gatling gun. That was the main problem. And then he tried to heal. Like, honestly, if he wasn't healing the first time, I would have had him. So that's when I went back in there, made sure he couldn't heal. So, yeah, I got back in there, I guess, like a third time's a charm thing. And, you know, dealing with, like, the tick things or the flea things, whatever. Like, pretty much, you know, like we saw at Castle Canehurst. It's just kind of wild, like, seeing how easy I'm taking them down now. And before, like, they were, like, just such a nuisance or just, like, absolute menace to me. But, yeah, it's... I guess, like, as it stands now, we did pretty much explore, like, a lot of that area back there, so I just got to go, like, look at a different path now and where to go. I guess, like, that whole spot we explored, it just, like, led to some new weapons. So, I'm definitely still sticking to, like, you know, my blade, my sword I've got. Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, I'm just right here, just... I mean, it hasn't really been the best day for me, myself, but, at least, you know, it's... Like I was kind of joking during the start of the stream, just seems like we had, like, you know, the celebration during the weekend for my birthday, and then lo and behold, like here it is, it's over, and now, like, life just came around, just like bitch slap in the face, like, what you forgot about me? Because it definitely has been like some few things have happened today that have been a bit frustrating and all that, and I ended up being late going live because, like, my lights, my Lumia stream, like the software I use, like, to control my lights, it, like, pretty much, you know, borked a lot of my settings, so I had to go back in and, like, fix a lot of that. But yeah, I mean, but at the very least, you know, one thing I do have to look forward to, go out of this right here, so kind of like, you know, be back at the menu and everything. I was going to, like, close out the game, so it's kind of like to be a little more quiet. But yeah, but pretty much, and I'm gonna put 74 hours in this game. But yeah, I mean, it's mainly like I'm just trying to look forward to the fact that day after tomorrow, I've got me and Big D43 and Mom are gonna be going out of town. We're gonna be going out to eat. I'm gonna be going out to eat with them as kind of like a late birthday thing. Just kind of wish I had, like, a little more money to take with me out of town and all that, because Mac did do a donation during the stream, during one of the streams. But either way, yeah. But you know, at the very least, I still had it was still a fun stream tonight. Went in, did, like, you know, a little more challenge dungeon stuff, even though it was still, like, early level things. I guess it was kind of a contrast. I went in and, like, pretty much just stormed through that challenge dungeon because it was, like, such a low level one, and then went to the old hunters and started, like, you know, seeing like a difficulty ramp up, but it's still, like, was the whole thing of me going through there and just kind of, like, mounting off left and right, being lucky with, like, dodging a lot of the attacks, and, you know, definitely got, like, some wisecracks in and everything. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be going to the Olive Garden, or going to Olive Garden. It'll be, like, probably, like, my third time I've ever been there my entire life. So I'm definitely going to be partaking in my share of breadsticks and make sure I hit the gym, like, you know, after that, the next day after. Because we're going on Wednesday. So I'm going to, like, get, like, you know, my stream for Castlevania Order of Ecclesia out of the way probably, like, Wednesday morning. Then we'll go out of town. Then I'll, like, do my crime scene cleaner stream after I get back. But it's just mainly I just definitely want to kind of just go out of town for a bit. Because I just want to kind of get out of this town for a little bit, which, you know, which thankfully, you know, next month I'll be going and hanging out with Amber 17 and Rockin' Nachos up in, you know, the neck of the woods. But again, I just mainly want to have, like, you know, just go out of town for a bit, try to do, like, a little bit of shopping I can, like, with what money I do have, and, you know, because I will admit, and obviously this isn't me, like, trying to, like, you know, sound like, you know, like, too wanty or anything, but I will say I was kind of hoping I could, you know, there would have been, like, a little bit more birthday money, but at the same time, I am, of course, grateful and thankful for what I've got, you know, regardless. You know, I was, like, hoping there would have been, like, a little bit more, but, you know, I'm, you know, that's pretty much just, like, you know, kind of like, you know, a want, but still, like, you know, being, you know, humble and thankful for what I did get, because obviously, of course, like, you know, no one had to get me anything at all. And I'm grateful for, like, you know, what money I did get. I'm grateful for the 2 gifts I've got, which I'm hoping that the Xenomorph plushie will be here tomorrow or something. I'm not sure. You know, it was still like, and, you know, it's just also, of course, you know, just like the chaos we got into on Saturday. Yeah, we will. One of the things we're going to be doing when I go up there is me, Amber, and Rocket, we're going to be going up to Micro Center because, again, I am taking my old PC to her. So she'll have, like, a, like, not really necessarily a new computer to work with, but it'll still be better than what she's got right now. And it'll still, of course, like, have that door open for her to where if she really wanted to, she could, like, you know, I thought, like, different things. Like, I don't know, like, exactly how her computer will be able to handle, like, you know, gaming. Like, you know, if, like, let's say, like, the computer I'm giving her, if she was, like, she'll set that up as a streaming PC. Like, let's say the one I'm giving to her, she actually, like, did, like, a 2 PC setup, which there's a whole lot of other complications between that. I've never done a 2 PC setup. It's not really necessary to stream. Obviously, I've been, like, you know, streaming with a single PC setup all this time. But obviously, I think, like, the main takeaway from it, of course, would be, like, just Yeah. I mean, the one I'm giving her is going to be enough for her to work with. Like, you know, for things where, especially if she like turns a lot of stuff down to like lower settings. But also the main takeaway from it is that if it does come down to it, she can get herself like a new, like a full, like, fresh out of the pack, graphics card at some point. And like, other stuff. At the very least, she'll have like, a case to put it in. So I'm pretty sure like, the computer should still like work for a bit and everything. And if something does fail with it, she will have the laptop she can fall back to. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping that at least with this computer, it'll like work long enough. It'll continue like to work, to where, she'll be able to kind of like, use it until she can get like, actual fresh upgrades, of her own. Like the main thing is that, with this one, it's not going to have any hard drives in. So they are going to have to get her some new hard drives. And I am gonna go ahead and like and send this to her like with my old power supply. I don't know how much more like longevity there is in that, 'cause I've had that for a few years. And of course, I'm gonna have like my motherboard I've had since my mixer days. So at the very least, I'm hoping that if she was able to have like the money, at the very least, what we could do is try to like get her like a new, maybe get her a new motherboard just to be safe. Like possibly get her a new motherboard and get go there and at least get her like one hard drive or something. Because everything else, she'll pretty much have in the computer and all that. And as far as like, keyboard and like, keyboard and mouse and everything, even if it's just a placeholder, I am going to be taking her like, my old keyboard and mouse up there. So she'll have that at least to work with. Because I know like, for a lot of the games she's playing, she's going to be like still using her controller. But obviously, she'll of course like need the mouse to be able to navigate menus and all that. So, yeah, we're going to like figure this out. We're going to like, yeah, I mean, because mainly a lot of it, I will admit, is me like taking it up there, like and letting Joe handle things at his end and all that. Because I know like there will definitely be the parts that Joe would be able to handle. But like I said, it's definitely not gonna be like a new PC for it by any means. But it should at least like hopefully last long enough until like she can hopefully get something more, get something better. And maybe like save up like to get like replacement parts and all that. Like as far as like fresh stuff's concerned. Because Mega D43, he did like borrow it for a bit to try to like because he had like a more updated CPU compared to the one that's in mine and compared to this in that one. He was gonna like try to give her like a CPU upgrade, but unfortunately like the processor was pretty much dead for whatever reason. I don't know what happened to it, so she's still gonna be like kind of stuck with my Ryzen 5 that I've used for the past few years. But still, it'll like work. I mean, my thing is like that computer was like it carried me through a few episodes of Grounded too, so. Shouldn't be like it definitely should be able to handle like most of what she throws at it. I'm just hoping it'll be able to handle Rewind 99 because we do want to like jump on that one. But yeah. Either way, I'm excited like to get the computer to her and hopefully like it'll be something she can work with. And we can kind of like just like I kind of like step things up with my gaming with my new PC. She'll have something she can use to kind of step things up. Which speaking of PC stuff, for those like I did like kind of explain like yesterday's stream that I'd was setting up shop on build.gg. I can't remember like if I actually explained it yesterday. I think I actually explained it more recently, or I can't remember. I think I actually was already getting everything. I said I said recently I was gonna be like since Kit is gonna be sunsetting, I'm moving over to build.gg. And I showed yesterday that I was kind of like already had set up shop on there. Unfortunately, I ran into a bit of problem today. That's one of the other frustrations I've had, which is I found out the hard way with build.gg. It's a great site, has like I love everything I've seen about it. The only problem is that several of the parts for my computer weren't listed on there. So I think like the way the site works is that if there's a particular user that has like a build that they're like submitting, they pretty much have to like if they basically be up to those users to kind of like submit the information to for the basically the devs of the site to add like particular parts to the database. So I went on there and my CPU was listed because I was trying to like do my build. My CPU was listed, but my 5060 wasn't. There was like no listings whatsoever at all for any kind of 5060 graphics card on there. So I guess like it's pretty much like a lot of people that like submitted builds had like 5080s and 90s or 70s and everything. But 5060 was like one of the ones that wasn't on there. My liquid cooler, which was like a Hydra Shift 2 by Lian Lee, that wasn't listed on there. But yet they had like normal Lian Lee fans on there. But my cooler wasn't on there, but they had like ones like the Galahad and everything and like the original Hydra Shift. There was just like a lot of parts that weren't listed, so I had to submit tickets to them saying like, pretty much like the way it was designed. I like the way they kind of had things set up, which is that, when you submit the tickets, you can still like publish it. They do that so that way you can publish your build while they do get the information to be able to, basically add it to the database. Because like you pretty much just put in the information for the item and then like, you know, give them like the Amazon or a manufacturer's listing for it. And then they'll pretty much, you know, work on getting on the site. But I'm waiting until like all my stuff is like, you know, like it goes through the review and they get everything added on there before I do like actually publish my build on there. Like that, like the cable mod cables, they have like listed for cable mod cables. Unfortunately with that one, there was a problem too, because they had like a lot, you know, multiple different colors, like, you know, for the cables and like pretty much the exact kind of like, you know, kit that I use, just not the red one. So there's like a lot of things I need to add. They didn't have like any listings for like my keyboard because I use like a Yunzi keyboard. They didn't have like any listings for any Yunzi keyboards. I don't know if my mouse was on there or not. So, but it's one. It just seems like the way it looked like is that they review the stuff and they'll probably more than likely get it submitted. I think it's just kind of like, you know, it's a by user basis when like they add new parts on there. It's based around someone's build. So what this pretty much means more than likely is that once they add like my keyboard, I'm gonna be like the only person on the site that's using a Yunzi keyboard. But hopefully, like, you know, I'm just gonna keep on adding like everything on there, and they'll get it all like on there over time. You guys can actually see my build on the site. It's like see everything by part and everything. Because I kind of like just wanted to go that route compared to like, you know, just having like the panel on Twitch that shows my build, and I think it's just like I just like having something more in depth. Even though I know like some people probably like wouldn't really want to click on another link just to go and see my build. I just kind of like the whole concept of just having like this whole little social network site that has everything listed right there with pictures of it. But hopefully it won't take long for me to actually get that fully set up. But that being said, guys, because I'm out of breath now, definitely be playing more of this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna take on that next Chalice dungeon before we do go in and do more of the old hunters. Because I mean, like I said, I want to take on the Chalice dungeon. I may or may not. It depends. I'm probably going to. Just go in there and get like a few extra things, like to hopefully, you know, I know there's going to be the thing I really take over to the old hunters. But I did like, of course, get like a bunch of gems right there at the end. I didn't even actually check them out in the hunter stream. We'll be doing that next stream to see if I got any like upgrades, which I'm pretty sure I did, especially from the Bloodstar Beast, because this is like stuff that's like late game compared to like where I was before. So, I mean, basically a lot of areas I explored, like Upper Cathedral Ward and Nightmare Mensis, were late game. But it's gonna be interesting to kind of see like if any of these like gems I picked up are, you know, better than what I've had, so I can increase like, you know, like the power of like, you know, my sword and everything and all that. But yeah, we'll get into more Bloodborne tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna see like who we can raid. So I'm going to like wrap the stream up and go ahead and go and make dinner, because again I'm making curry tonight, because I like so far all I've eaten today, I've had I had like, you know, pancakes and scrambled eggs for breakfast, and I had like, you know, a couple packs of tuna and some crackers, you know, and a little bit of like olive oil mayo for basically lunch. You know, technically it wasn't really lunch, it was more around, I think I ate that probably around 6 p.m. And so now I'm gonna have like, you know, dinner and everything. And I had like that one little snack during the stream, because I'm trying to get myself back after all like the ice cream cake and y'all saw like the size of that cake. I pretty much ate just about the almost the entire day that cake in like 2 days, or yeah, like Saturday through Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I ate the hell out of that cake and had pizza and everything. Yeah, I appreciate you, Dave. Yeah, I definitely do. And I know, like, you know, you didn't really, you know, because you didn't really come around like that much during during the birthday stuff. But I also know you had like a lot of stuff going on, so I completely understand that, man. So just kind of like saying that in the sense of I don't want you feeling bad for not really being around. Oh yeah, the trip's not gonna be for like, you know, another few weeks. That's not gonna be until May. Oh, you're talking about like, you know, out of town. Yeah, we're just gonna be going like about 20 miles over. I'm just hoping I can get, like I said, I can scrounge up a little more money before things. I would like to go to Books A Million and get like my next book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. Honestly, if I can just do that, and if I can go buy FYE or something, just give me like a few more shirts, because I've been kind of like recycling my little geeky shirts, like, you know, during my streams. I kind of like want to get some new stuff. Like, and the thing is, it's not that I don't have other shirts I can wear. It's just that, like there's several in my drawer that I just have really wanted to wear and everything. But yeah, I'm hoping I can just kind of like, you know, maybe go and get like a shirt or two, and maybe get like my next book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. You know, I still haven't finished the first one. I've got the second one, but like I would like to go ahead and get, you know, like book 3 to kind of have it, you know, purchased. But we'll see how things go. So for now, let's see who's live. Yeah, let me see here. I'm worried about the language barrier, because we know that usually happens, guys. There's always... Yeah, I appreciate you, Dave. Thanks, brother. Yeah, and go ahead and get some rest. Like I said, you've been going through a lot lately and everything, like with all this Discord bullshit, so yeah. Get some rest. Alright, so anyways, Great browser, because I know like whenever it's a popular game, there's always the language barriers. So hold up, I need to make sure of something. I figured that's what happened. Ah, shit! I forgot to list the game as Bloodborne. Ah, crap. I knew I forgot to do something during the stream. I was like, trying like, hurry to. I have to add it in at the stream if I can. Yeah, crap. I hate when that happens. And I think it's like too late to do it now because they'll only say it's like for the last leg of the stream. I'll see if I can add it in after the stream. I was like, wait a minute, why am I not seeing anyone else playing Bloodborne? Because normally if I listed that or where it would have been like a whole wall of Bloodborne players. Maybe that could be a good thing to an extent. Because it means like things are more mixed up. Yeah, I need to be better about that. I'm sure I can find someone here, but I need to do like another similar, smaller size. Okay, I'm not really getting anything, guys. So we'll try again tomorrow and actually have like the proper stream and everything. But yeah, I had like a lot of fun with this tonight, Rogues, and I do apologize for the fact I definitely kind of came into the stream a little bit hot with like some of the stuff that had me a little frustrated. But again, like I said, I kind of like outside like the lighting issue, seeing like these idiots that pretty much storm they basically drove to the neighborhood earlier and like it almost hit like one of the neighbor's dogs. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off. But yeah, but we'll pick up on some more this tomorrow. We'll do another chalice dungeon, and then we'll do more of the old hunters. At least I win a night stream with only one death, so I'll take it. But yeah, calling it here. I'm gonna go ahead and go make my food and everything, and then probably lay down watch some anime before I hit the hay because I do have another gym day tomorrow. But yeah, much love, Rogues. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me for this one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Bloodborne. But until then, you guys take care. Thank you all for all the support, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.